Hey guys, this is Scott from Vol Showcase, and tonight I got my daughter Xander to join us. We are rocking our volunteer gear. We thought we would do a quick live stream to talk about this Tennessee versus the NCAA. I jokingly almost said Tennessee versus the world because that's how I feel about this situation. Um, you gonna say anything?
Hi.
Yeah, so she's a little shy. I think we'll loosen up as it goes on here. We were going to talk a little bit about this allegations from the NCAA towards Tennessee in regards to this NIL and Nico type thing. Man, I've read quite a bit about this and different media outlets, different sources, and I have to admit, I don't think there's a whole lot on this thing. I don't think there's a lot to this situation. Um, from what I've read, this mainly has to do with Spire Sports Group and certain uh, plane rides from California back to Knoxville. Once he was already basically an employee of Spire Sports, and you know what? I mean, he's an employee at that point, like say. So I don't see how I don't see how they could do much with that. Other then I think it's hogwash. Thank goodness for Dante Plowman, Chancellor of the Year, and AD Danny White. Man, if you haven't had a chance to check out what Danny White said on Tennessee's behalf today towards the NCAA, please do that. It's hilarious, actually. Both of them. If you haven't read Dante Plowman's letter to the NCAA, please do so. You would enjoy it immensely. I'm pretty sure. Very blunt, very matter of fact, very bold, very supportive of Tennessee as far as how they feel about the situation, and they don't feel like that they did anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. Um, the NCAA literally 6 months ago in July went as far as to say that Tennessee set an example for other colleges to follow. That when we going through the Jeremy Pruitt and the situation we went with that, and then here we are, what 6 7 months later, and all suddenly problems for Tennessee, and uh, what's the word, institutional lack of control or institutional awareness or whatever. Bull. No, things don't. That's not. That's crazy. So. Um, I don't think anything's going to come of that. And here's something uh, I wanted to see what you guys thought about some of this. Here's something. Originally, when this story broke a couple days ago, I thought, "Oh, here we go again." Um, Negative story, negative spin. Media's going to take this and run with it, which they kind of try to. Um, Mr. Pat Forday or whatever. I always said Pat Ford. Apparently, it's Forday, but I could call him a couple few things, which I won't do in front of her. So I was thinking negative, negative, negative. This is going to blow up in her face. Here we are. Positive thing. 2024 Tennessee is college football playoff bound. Um, I truly feel that way. I've told everybody I know and people that I don't know, Tennessee, I don't see a scenario, do you,
Nope.
that we are not going to the college football playoff in 2020, the season of 2024, be the playoff 2025. So I don't see it. I don't see, not with the talent that we have coming back, not with Nico, not with this O line, D line, running backs. I mean, we got some elite players here, man. Receivers. My goodness, I can't. It, fellow Vol fans know what I'm talking about. So I suppose if you're watching this and you're not a Vol fan, which again, I don't think that to be the case. You may not, but this has been coming for a while, and it's here now, and this 2024 is going to be the year of the Vols. And so, anyway, what I'm saying is, when I first this story broke, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. All everything's lining up, all the pieces are falling in place, all the ducks are in a row, and Tennessee is going to take this big step forward in 24, and then bam, and media thing breaks, and it's going to just wreck everything. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, that is not the case. And you know what has happened in the last, let's say, 48 hours is um, the Tennessee family, of course, and college football world in general has absolutely got behind Tennessee's administration, Dante Plowman, Danny White, because where they have went. So you don't have to be very, smart here, yeah, intelligent to see that the NCAA is nearly gone. I mean, they don't have any control over anything, and that's half what got us in this situation to begin with. They rolled this NIL stuff out there a couple years ago without rules, without regulations, without guidance or anything, and then now they went back and is crazy. So. Um, I think the NCAA is grasping at straws, and I think they're doing so that they can try to maintain some sort of control, some sort of power, maybe. But guess what? They don't really have any. And kudos to the Attorney General in the state of Tennessee and the state of Virginia for going after these guys and trying to say, you're not going to make a mockery of this school. You're not going to make a mockery of the state. And you're going to have to go pick on somebody else. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. The wording in the letters that I've read, and so what they are saying as far as collectives and as far the NCAA is trying to go back and say enforce this NIL collective stuff on in old laws when boosters and that organizations they're trying to enforce booster rules with this new NIL collective stuff. This is not the same as boosters. Listen, for people that don't really follow, you know how close I follow this. No, yeah. This is crazy. I follow it too close to be honest with it, which is why I'm here. Um, Spire Sports Group, the Knoxville Sports. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? The agency. Spire Sports Group is not part of the University of Tennessee. Now they might be based in the same area, but they're not part of Knoxville. They're not part of Tennessee. Tennessee's specific collective is known as the Volunteer Club. And that's a little bit of a different situation there. But Spire Sports Group is who signed contract with Nico, right? Nico signed with Spires for alleged a lot. I'm sure you guys have heard the story before. Supposedly what 8 million or so, 2 million a year. So and supposedly some of this looking into this is because Nico got on a plane and flew from California to Knoxville, Tennessee. Um, like I said, after he had already signed with Spires, right? And Spires, the wording, Tom Mars, check that out if you guys haven't looked at that. Tom Mars released a statement, and that is the attorney for Spire Sports Group. Um, uh, the wording on his paper was very specific, and it broke the Nico timeline down and said basically, listen, Nico did not promise that just because he signed a contract with Spires wasn't an absolute. Now, most people thought he would, all right, just the writing on the wall, but he wasn't actually locked into anything with Tennessee. He signed a contract with Spires Sports Group. Spires basically said, "We need you in Knoxville." Flew him across country. Now NCAA is saying, "Hey, you can't do that." What? Kid can't fly across the country on a plane? And by the way, for you guys that don't follow this stuff as close as some people do, in the state of California, yes, high school players can go ahead and be paid NIL in high school. Now that varies state to state. I'm drawing a blank here. 20 some states allow that. Maybe I know Louisiana don't. Arch Manning. I know. Some of the there's actually quite a few states that don't, but California does. California is one of them that will, and that's when Nico signed the contract in high school, and then went from there. But excuse me. But Listen, I guess I did a lot of blowing and not answering. What I was getting at was this: if you've read the internet and stuff the last couple of days, man, not only has Tennessee fans embraced this situation, goodness sakes, I was watching Paul Feinbaum the other day, and an Alabama fan of all people. He's kind of well, his name's Legend, okay, on Paul Fonbaum show. Literally went off against the NCAA on Fonbaum, and bless his heart, man, he is absolutely right. And it's so bad. People are so freaking sick of this crap with NCAA that rival SEC schools are taking up for each other. And you know what? Yeah, I mean, if Tennessee has to take one for the team and help destroy the NCAA, let's roll. I don't know why it had to be us, whatever, but you know, something's got to change. College sports in general has to change. But hey, y'all wanted this stuff. I can't say I absolutely love what's going on as far as the transfer portal and stuff, but it is what it is. But you rolled it into the format it's currently at, and now you're gonna pick it apart, man. I mean it. Yeah, you can't have both ways. So, um, you say anything else?
Still shy.
He's still a little shy. She's still a little shy working on this stuff. Um, anyway, apologize. We are just getting started at this stuff, this YouTube stuff, and way more content to come. And as I learn more, I'll be dropping more and more videos. But I'm a little new at this. But I'm gonna give it a whirl for a little while and see what happens. I literally talk, eat, breathe, and sleep, and talk Tennessee sports and specifically Tennessee football all the time anyway. So I thought, uh, why not do this with people that would like to maybe talk it with me? Get on a chat or watch a video or just shoot the bull. I'm not media. I'm not anybody like that. I'm just a fan, right? I'm just somebody that really likes the balls, and thought I would maybe dip my toe in this market. So, um, that being said, listen, the channel in general. If you want to subscribe, hit subscribe there on the channel, and if you want to, I will. Drop me a line, drop me a comment in the section, and let me know what kind of content you guys want me to focus on, and we'll kind of go that way. I'm not absolutely opposed to talking Tennessee basketball, maybe even a little bit of Tennessee baseball, but uh, 95, 96% of it's going to be football. I really am more into football, way more than anything else. Um, uh, so thanks for joining us tonight. And, go Vols. I think the future is extremely bright orange,
I think
special.
we're gonna win because Nico is the best.
Yeah, yeah. She loves Nico, and I mean, who don't? Eal Maliava. Can you say that? Eal Maliava.
Malia.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nico Eal Maliava. We love you, Nico. We love Tennessee in general. And we are looking forward to the season of 2024. Something else I was going to say, and then I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. Um, they I lost it again. No, man, Tennessee is destined for really good things in 24, which I've said that. But what I didn't say was, my goodness, they are going to be on a mission now because of all this crap. I think they are going to be with a fire lit underneath them now because of this mess. They were already motivated, prove people wrong. I mean, let's be honest, we're not, until we become the Georgias and Alabamas, and I don't want to hate, guys. I'm saying recently, right? We know we've been there in the past, right? Been a little been a bit since we've been there. Obviously, we've made a lot of strides since Josh Heupel's been here, but we've not been consistent national championship type material for a bit. And until we do it, people's just not gonna. They're just gonna doubt us until we can prove it. I think this is their year. I think this is their year, and now because of this situation, Man, we're destined for greatness now. I think we're going to have a massive force, and honestly, I think the entire nation is going to be pulling for us now because of this NCAA crap.
Hey, Daddy, what happened to the coach in Alabama again?
Saban,
Yeah.
he retired, babe. So thank goodness for that, right? Volkswagen Nation had enough of his butt. Yeah. All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for joining us.
I don't know how